Wa- warning, warning, warning. If you will invest the time to find out what other people have done to be successful, and then you begin doing those same things, you too, in due season, will achieve similar results, period. If all of you make the dedication to your fitness like Gordon did, January's coming up. You want to when did you make that commitment, Gordon?
Last year.
Okay. And hey, do you think Matt, if he made a kind of commitment like you did, do you think Matt could get in shape like you? Could Matt make a transformation like you did, Gordon?
100%.
100%.
No
Same
question.
thing in business. Okay. If any of you decided to become an appointment setter like I did in 1990, it's like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what, all I'm going to do, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to set 5 appointments a day. Gordon, we've been buddies a long time, right?
Yeah.
I am looking to grow my business. I'm looking for motivated people. I'm looking for people who want to do far better financially. I know you're probably happy in doing what you're doing, but you might know somebody that may want to do better financially. All I'd like to do is, may I share with you what I'm doing? So in the event that if somebody pops in or somebody you might meet wants to do better, you can tell them, and maybe you could refer them to me. Can I show you what I do? At least?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Now I got an appointment. And now through the process of making my beautiful, wonderful financial independence presentation, I have an opportunity to go from something that was indirect, like I want to show you what I do because maybe you know somebody, but then all of a sudden, now I'm in presentation mode. I'm asking questions. I'm gathering intelligence. I'm identifying if you have any needs or problems or areas that you need help. And then you could turn into a teammate or you could turn into a client just by me asking for permission to show you what I do with the idea that you might know somebody that may be interested and you're not. That's all I did in 1990. All I was looking for was some people who wanted to do better financially. Do you think you know anybody who wants to do better financially?
Mm-hmm.
I might. Yeah.
No, I'm off the role play now. I'm asking all of you right now.
Yeah.
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 Okay. And you can become better, or you can become
Bitter.
bitter. That's right. Now you need to really digest that one. You can become better, or you can get bitter in the people business.
And jaded.
And jaded. Exactly right. Exactly right.
Yeah.
That's right. You can now look at people as if something's wrong with them,
Yeah.
or I can't find any right people.
Very easy to do when you work with people.
That's exactly right, Hector.
Yeah.
And you can't get bitter and expect to win.
True.
You
Right.
got to decide to get better. That's why I'm going back to the basics,
That's right.
I mean, this is one of the best books I ever read. I read this over 25 something years ago when it first came out.
Yes,
And I got it all highlighted and, God took a lot of notes in it and it's all there. Success is not an accident. Change your choices, change your life. Tommy Newberry, America's Success Coach. Awesome book. You probably don't, if you read and did this book, you could change your life. Okay. So you can become better or you can become bitter. What are you going to do? It's all about what you're going to do. I hit that.
Wait, can you go through these numbers real quick?
What numbers?
You said you were on like 5 or 6, but what were they?
I'm kind of going from my memory and not following my outline.
All right.
Here's what I would add on number 10 is what you're doing right now is either setting yourself up for pain or pleasure. I'll tell you that. Your daily schedule, your daily routine, what you do daily is either setting you up for what?
Pain or pleasure?
Pain or pleasure. You're either getting in better shape or worse shape.
Yeah.
What would you say you're doing if you analyze how you use your time?
Yeah.
How do you break out of a slump?
Do what you don't want to do.
You make sure today you do what you need to do.
That's it, Gordon.
It's just today.
That's right.
You break out of a slump today.
That you break out of the overweight, unhealthy, obese slump by refocusing on the fundamentals of nutrition, which are, Gordon,
Well, what do you mean fundamentals of nutrition?
what are the fundamentals? What did you do to get in
You-
shape? What are the fundamentals of getting in shape?
you burn more calories than you consume.
And if you don't get in shape this year and do that, and you want to do it next year, what will the fundamentals be?
The fundamentals don't change.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
They never change.
They never
You have-
change.
You have to change.
That's right. That's right. That's right. How do you break out of a slump, a fitness slump?
You make every day the most important day.
Today you eat right and you exercise.
That's it. You can control the day.
That's it. How do you grow a business?
Yeah.
You prospect and set appointments and make your presentation.
Yesterday, Christian, was that, in my head, I didn't want to go. Yes, it's my relaxing day. It's my day to not work out, but I always get 10 to 15,000 steps.
Wow.
So that means I got to go for a walk in the middle of the afternoon. Family's at the house, food on the table, right?
Yeah.
And I go dress up because it's cold out, and I say, guys, I got to go get my steps in. So I leave for an hour.
And you didn't want to leave?
No, I didn't
You just want
to
the
leave.
result.
But I felt 100 times better when I came back and I had gotten my steps in.
And then you look at all the other average and ordinary people stuffing their face at the table.
And I can't tell everybody what to do.
Exactly right.
I am just going to do what I know works. And I know that is what makes me feel better.
And you look at all the average people at the table. You just shake your head and go on doing what you're going to do.
Appetite is suppressed after I do that walk, by the way.
There you go. So how do you break out of a slump? If you're in a slump, I know probably nobody on a slump here and a slump here, but if you wanted to break out of a slump and you find yourself in a slump, how do you do it? What do you do?
Start
Whatever you're
scheduling
supposed to do
appointments.
today.
You start prospecting,
Yep.
which is looking for people who want to do better. What?
Financially.
Today.
Okay. Is that too hard for you? Hey, you'd like to do better financially, wouldn't you?
I would.
Oh, yes. Well, what does that mean to you? How would you like to do better financially? What do you mean? What does that mean? To save more money, make more money, have more freedom? What do you have? A better house, go from renting to owning, own a better car, doubling your income? What do you want, man? Help me understand you. You ask somebody that question, what do they say?
They don't have an answer.
They have a lot of them say make more money and save more money.
Okay, well, if you want to ask your boss for a raise, what would he say?
No.
If there was a way to make more money, would you at least want to know about it?
Yes.
Okay, sit down right here and let me educate you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Tell me, I got an idea for you, and I want your honest opinion about this idea. And you can go to the financial independence idea, you can go to the cash flow quadrant idea, you go to the compounding interest rule of 72, moving money from 3% to 12% idea, and how much more money. That's what we show people how to do. You make a lot of money doing that. Is that something that would you like to show people how to make a lot of money?
Yes.
Go
sir.
from a active to a passive. If you could show somebody how to go from 3% to a higher rate of return, so they have millions instead of hundreds of thousands, is that something you could feel good about?
Yeah.
You want to learn more or not? I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste any time. You want to help people? The way you do good in business is to help other people do good. You understand that, sir? If
Yeah.
you're a plumber and everybody that you go to their house, they still have a clog, you're out of business. True or false?
Mm-hmm.
But if you help a lot of people, that might get around town. True or false?
True.
The way you win in business is by helping people solve their problems. We help people solve financial problems. You think, how many people have those? Folks, this is so easy to do. Okay, so how you succeed and how you break yourself out of a slump is by refocusing on the basic fundamentals. What are the fundamentals in our business, Ace? Top 3.
Prospecting,
Yes, that's 1.
setting appointments,
That's 2, baby.
and
Presenting. After that, Ace, what the heck could you, if you've prospected them, you've made an invitation, you've set an appointment, and now you've made your powerful. You know your presentation works, right, Ace?
100%.
You know, Ace, that if you're talking to a person with half of a brain, with common sense, that just wants to do better, you know they're going to be interested in what you got to say. True or false?
100%. They got no chance if they got half a brain.
Exactly right. Now, after that, what the hell can you do?
Repeat the process.
All you can do is all you can do. All I can do is give you the same opportunity I was given. I can't do it for you, man. I owe you an opportunity and I owe you an example of success, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna offer you an opportunity. I'm gonna provide an example of success, and after that, baby, it's all on you. And if you want to win, Christian David is here to help you win. And you might quit on you, but I won't quit on you. You might let yourself down, but Christian David will never let you down. I am here to help you win. I'm serious. Are you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Saturday, December 13th, what we doing?
Absolutely.
It's December 13th, what we doing? Where are we meeting?
At
What are
Ace's
we-
office.
Ace's office.
Acevedo's office.
On a little small meeting. Where half the people who should show up, or do we want everybody there?
Everybody.
For everybody.
Okay, so that's coming up when?
Saturday.
Saturday morning,
9 o'clock. I don't know what
Okay.
time. What do we got?
9:30.
We said 9:30. Yeah.
Okay, so you
And
know,
I'm gonna open up with a special recognition. But also we're gonna have apps. We talked to Gordon, a couple of people, apps medical. They're gonna speak for about 10 or 15 minutes about, increasing your QBI, making sure your clients are getting served, Christian. But she also is
who's
gonna
coming?
sponsor.
Noreen?
Yeah, the blonde lady. I just don't know her name.
Noreen.
Noreen.
She's an old friend of mine from Manor Country Club. It's hilarious.
Yeah, she told me she actually she's actually going to sponsor lunch, so there will be
Nice.
pizza there on Saturday.
Unbelievable. I can't believe this. What a small world.
Is
This
there a
is-
way to move from exam one to apps?
Yes.
Of course,
There is.
It's on
Of
your
course.
POL. You can change it, your
you
preference.
can change your preference. Yeah,
All my Florida friends, my friend group, one of my buddies, one of my neighbors, Ronnie, bought a house in Deerfield Beach, and it's on Friday night, the 12th, is the Boca Raton Delray Beach boat parade, where all the boats put Christmas lights up. And my buddy who just bought a house down there is having a major party. And I said, nope, I got a Super Saturday at Ace's office. So I am denying myself.
We appreciate we appreciate your sacrifice.
Okay, I am sacrificing, okay, to be there because I have made a commitment to show up once a month somewhere when we do these live. Because I have found you can do business on Zoom, but the in-person, baby, there's no substitute for that.
Hmm.
So I'm looking forward to seeing everybody the 13th live. So Matthew,
Yes, sir.
number one was, what does passive income create for you? You got to realize that if you don't have it, what you're missing. Number two, I learned how to win, and I just have a burning desire to help other people, to share with other people what saved me. Number three, all I did was learn a certain set of fundamentals, which were, what were they, Matt?
Prospecting, setting appointments, and doing appointments.
Correct. Okay. So that's what I learned how to do, everybody. There are no secrets. I learned them and put them into practice. The first principle, mentality, is your success blesses others. You cannot feel guilty about dreaming big because all of the people around you will be blessed by your example and your ability to be generous. True or false?
Fact.
You can win big. Why?
Because other people do, so you have the chance to.
No. But yes, that's what Hector said.
Because
Not the Lord.
there's people that can show you how to win here.
No, here's why. Because so few people are even in the game, Matt.
Oh, okay. That's
Ain't nobody
4.
going for it. You don't know anybody in your friend group going for it, but you can win because I'm telling you, this power of association thing, I hung around people who talk about a bunch of nothing.
27.
And I bring up something that is important and successful, and they change the subject to
Comfort.
Stupid.
debauchery. People are so clueless, it's unbelievable. Okay, so that was number 2. The power of association is the difference. Is somebody mumbling?
Number 2.
No, number 5 was number 5. Okay.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
you will
The
invest
power
the
of
time,
association is
yes,
real.
right. So if you invest the time, number 6, to find out what other people have done to become successful, and then begin doing the same things, you too, in due season, will have similar results. Period. And that's what December 13 is about. All our Zoom trainings are about, and certainly January 17, where we have Henry Pimentel, newest $1 million earner in the company, coming to share exactly how he's done it.
Wow.
Okay? Most people knock. Oh, I missed this one, number 7. Most people knock the successful, knock the rich.
That's right. That's right.
Criticize the rich, criticize the people who are doing big things in business, instead of viewing them as
Examples.
role models. Exactly
Role
right.
models.
You
Yeah.
shouldn't be jealous of successful people. You don't want to condemn, oh, they got lucky. They didn't get lucky. I know a lot of successful people. None of them got lucky. They all worked their butt off. They're dedicated. They're committed. You don't luck up on becoming $1 million in our business. It's one of the most challenging things you'll ever try to do in the world. That's why the people who make it are not to be condemned. They're to be,
Celebrated.
yes,
Celebrated.
celebrated and
Celebrated. Yep.
modeled. And you can
Modeled,
become
yeah.
you can become better, or you can become
Bitter.
bitter. How's your attitude, baby?
Is
Yeah.
that number 8?
When you walk in a room, are you like the light? Are you smiling? Are you fired up? Are you the most excited? Are you the most encouraging? Are you the person who has something good to say? Or are you quiet? Are you living in fear and timidity? Because are you not going to share it with anybody because the last 10 people told you they weren't interested or whatever? They don't know nobody knows what we do and how important it is. Nobody
8?
wants to. Go ahead.
Is that number 8?
Oh my gosh, you're so into the numbers.
I want to be.
That was number 7.
Okay.
Number 8, nobody wants to be mediocre or average. So view everybody as recruitable. I'm not following my notes. That's my number 8. Okay. Nobody wants to be average. So everybody is recruitable if the right person gets in front of them. If the right person who's on fire gets in front of them, everybody wants to do better. True or false?
True.
True.
So I'm growing my business. I'm looking for some motivated people, Ace. I'm looking for people who want to do far better financially, man. And you might know someone. So may I show you what I do? Because you might know somebody that could greatly benefit from like I did. Can I show you what I do?
Yes.
Okay. Now I got an appointment. Okay. You're either number 10. That was number 9. How to prospect, what to say, or what's the right mentality. The right mentality is indirect recruiting. You might know somebody. I'm looking for people, this type of person. You might know somebody. May I show you what I do because you might know someone? Next, 10. What you are doing, Matthew, is either setting you up for
Success or failure.
That's right, pain or pleasure. You're either going to be happy with your fitness level at the end of the next year, or you're not. Based on what?
What you're doing.
Based on what you're doing right now. Exactly right. Now, if Gordon gets off the wagon, if he starts going back to what he used to do, for 15,000, I ain't doing that no more.
No,
And
no.
if Gordon gets back to his whole diet next year, this time, how's he going to look?
Same as last year.
Yeah, used to.
That's right. That's right. How do you get a business going? How do you break out of a slump? Refocusing on the fundamentals. What are the fundamentals?
Baby.
January 13th. Okay, you guys take over. Good talking to you. 10:32. You got some time. Proud to be in business with you. I'm coming home this afternoon. Got to get out of our hotel here real shortly. And let's go do something great in American business. Hope you got something out of that, and let's go win. Looking forward to seeing everybody live December 13th.
Good stuff. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Got it. Appreciate you.
Have a great day in
Bye.
Paradise.
Thank you.
paradise. That's
We
right.
love you.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Just doing today what you probably don't want to do, which is the fundamentals of the business, which is prospect, set appointments, and do appointments. And it's getting back to that. Miguel Illich talked about it in that famous speech. I think I don't remember where that was, Miami, somewhere like that. But he gave this great speech about the paper in the deserving jar. Nobody wants to do it. He says, nobody works in this business. And it's the truth. Very few people work. And what is the work? It's going to see clients. It's getting up, and I didn't want to go to see my client yesterday. Sunday? I never want to work Sunday. Kind of pissed me off. That was the only day they could meet. But I went.
Prospecting, setting, and doing appointments is all you got to do.
That's it. Do that on the daily. Don't let a day slide. If you let, a lot of people work 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, for 40 years and retire with very little. If you have a business, the shift is you got to think about the business every day. It's like fitness every day. It doesn't have to be all day. It just has to be every day. Like yesterday, I was like, okay, well, I got some business knocked out. It was good for my business acuity, thinking about the business. For some, it might be a couple hours. Maybe you do take a day off, but you shouldn't take days off and weekends off if you haven't worked that week. That's an escape.
Reward punishment.
Yeah, reward punishment, Hector.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce Cox said, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, go beat your head violently against the tree in the backyard of your house.
Yeah.
You got to have something to kick you in the butt. Now, he can't do it for you. You can't do it for yourself, but you got to have a consequence. Miguel says he'd sleep in his car. Can you imagine if you had that kind of discipline that you would be sitting outside in your car, your spouse or your friend, girlfriend, boy, somebody's like, Mom, Dad, what are you doing? I'm out sleeping in the car. Why? Because I didn't do what I was supposed to do today, and I don't deserve to put my head on the pillow. I've never done that before.
You're not where Miguel's at either.
I am not where Miguel's at. Maybe I need to try that tonight. No, I just don't want to try that. Maybe the consequence is so nasty that I'll do what I need to do today to get my 5 set.
Right.
Or get my 3 presentations in, right?
Absolutely. Tony, can I ask you a question about prospecting?
Okay. What is the show? I mean, Christian went over on a 38 minutes, so what else I can tell you, bro?
Well, my question is, you do this multiple times a week, and you said your goal is to get 10 names every time you go out. Of those 10 names that you get, you do it 3 times a week, is that right? So let's say you get 30 numbers in a week, right? Of those 30 numbers, how many people answer the phone when you call?
It's always a 50%.
Okay, so 30 people you get, 15 answer, and then you set what, 10 of those 15 or 50%?
Something like that. Around 80%, I'll set it up.
Okay, so now
And
you
then
set
I have to
10.
see who I want to work with.
Of those 10 people that you set, what, 8 of them show up?
No, it's not they show up or not. Then it's my choice who I want to work with.
Okay.
So they have to qualify certain things to work with me.
All right.
So once I find out they have, and then we move forward.
So 30 people.
And I don't take IB on a first side. I never do that. I would meet with them a couple of times. I would meet with them. I would like to have them come to the office, see the environment. So build that relationship thing I'm working on. So once they understand all that,
What's 2 or 3 appointments basically? It's one time.
Yeah,
calling them, getting them.
I think I generally do around the Luke, he came to my office 2 times. We went on a Zoom 3-4 times.
What are these half-hour meetings?
Yeah, 30 minutes. It's just find out what they are doing. Is it working for them or not?
And then it's not.
So like if he had a IUL.
Okay.
So I had to break his IUL down.
Yep.
So I mean, I want to talk to him. I call anybody you want, or so it takes time to build that confidence. Then this guy, Marine, he just started working with me. So we had a dinner with him a month ago.
Okay.
So then he showed up, and then we started working with him. Then Stephanie, I don't know where I was in a Walmart. My the arms were loose. So she fixed those. So I asked her, what is she doing? So she was very excited. So she came to the office and now she's working with it. So that's how I do it.
30 numbers get you 15 answers and you set
My
in.
goal is to hire at least 4 directs a month,
Okay.
minimum of those.
Opens new markets.
Yep.
Opens always. I've been doing this for so many years. So, I mean, I've been here. All I need to do is work on, put some people out there. So, I believe in it. If I keep feeding people, sooner or later, that person will show up.
Mm-hmm.
It may take a while to show up that person because I truly believe you don't make a person,
You find them.
you find them.
Yeah.
And some people get the ace on a first hand. Some people take a lot of hands to get the ace. But as long as you're asking for a card, there is an ace coming.
Yeah.
It may take time, so it don't matter. It's coming.
Wow. Thank
For
you.
Bruce, Christian was the ace in the beginning. Then
Thank you.
Shaq Islam and Tommy D. I mean, he got a lot of RVPs. I think 115 Deepak, right? That's how many he has, right?
That's right, Tony.
Right? That's right. Out of 115. Out of 115, how many of you hear of them? But they're superstars, Christians and Shaq and Tommy D and other people. So not everybody in the same category. So that's how it works. So that's what I got to say.
Wow. Sorry for
Yeah.
taking us off track. Any other success stories?
Jamari had
CODs.
one.
See here.
Say it again.
I said a bunch of CODs over the weekend.
That's awesome.
I hate CODs.
I love CODs. That's secure business when it comes through.
We had over the last 2 months, we had over like close to 20 CODs, man. But my guy Jamari, turn on your camera, bro. What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
I
them
saw you there.
CODs are coming more and more and more and more.
Yeah. Why do you
Isn't
think
that
is?
crazy?
They
It's
forcing us to do
crazy.
them too.
It's
Like,
absolutely crazy.
It's the food that we're getting poisoned by the food in this country, man. It's
I think
unbelievable.
I think a lot of it too is our underwriting process.
Yeah.
They're just making the standards higher.
yeah.
Well, they
There's your
kind
dollar.
of are, but I mean, not that they won't approve them, but right up front, they are making it COD. I don't really know why.
They're making it easier.
I think they're using AI.
I think they might be. Yeah.
I think they're using AI to pick up on certain words,
Yeah.
and then they just make it COD.
Yeah.
I don't
Jamari's
know.
on.
Jamari, talk about your success story, man. I was watching you on camera because I have a camera in my office. This kid is just he's on a roll, man. So talk about your success story working with Kyla.
So we had a lady, I'm training, well, Kyla is helping me train a person named Trey that I brought onto my team. So that's number one about the whole situation. He has a girlfriend named Kayla. And Kayla, at first, she kind of really didn't really want him in the business, kind of. So we kind of had to break that ice, and we were trying to get her a policy to help him with his bonus premium. And she didn't really understand why she needed to do it, even after we kind of broke it down. So it took me about 2 or 3 appointments with her. And then the last appointment, she was straight up like she had this plan in her head. But I kind of had explained to her, I did a budget sheet with her to understand her basically her money, her cash flow that's coming in. And she thought she could go buy a house. So we had to explain, you can't go buy a house and only have $400 at the end of the month, and you're already not paying any bills. That right there is not going to add up. It's not going to work.
Insanity.
Yeah, and then I even had to go into when you do buy a house, you have to make sure you have money on the side in case you have to fix something up. Whether that be buy a new fridge, whether that be replace the roof. There's things, pay for home insurance. There's other things outside of just, I'm paying the mortgage payment for the house.
Mhm.
So once I kind of broke that down to her, and then she gave me another excuse, which was that she doesn't want to join the business because Trey wants her to join the business. She doesn't want to. So she said that she wants to have family time. And I asked her, well, how much time do you have right now? She went down and basically said she gets home at 9 p.m. basically every day she does go to work. As soon as she comes home, she's already going to sleep. So to me, it sounds like and she only works 32 hours. So I did a budget sheet. She was only making $13 an hour.
Wow.
So to me, for $13 an hour, you already don't have your family time because you're coming home going straight to sleep. So we had to kind of go through all those rejections. And then after that, we finally got down to it where she was like, okay, she wants to put everything in place and she wants to join the business.
Mm, that's
Done.
what's up. But wait a
Job
minute,
well done,
but you also
Murray.
closed a 65 on Saturday, right?
That's her.
That's her. Okay. Very cool.
And that
She
was
started off and she
65.
didn't want anything. She
Yeah, I
started
started
off not
off.
wanting anything, and she left with some coverage and in the business.
Yeah, so she's going to join the business the next time she gets paid.
Wow, good job, man.
Beautiful.
And that was $65 for 250,000.
Jamar is 21.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
21.
21.
What?
This kid, I'm telling you, man, this kid is going to be, no disrespect, but I'm 54, but this kid is going to be, like,
Amazing.
I don't ever call out winners because you know what, Gordon, they end up disappointing you, right? But there are certain signs that you got to look at too. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, when you say the right things, what's next? What's next, right? So Matt, let's just, like Gordon said, let's just finish it here. But I do want to share one thing with you guys. I'm listening to Christian. He talks about, going out there, traveling and stuff like that. I'm gonna go. I'm going to Jersey on Saturday. I'm going to be here Saturday, but I'm also going to Jersey Saturday. Spend time with Henry, Joe Tanzi, Frank invited me to a gala, and just Christians say you become who you hang around the most, right? And I want to share this with you because some of you guys, like I'm personally speaking, I don't like to travel. I'm scared of airplanes. I'm scared of being over the ocean for a long time. That's just me. Um, but my son says, "Hey, I want to go to Spain." I'm like, "You're an honor roll student. He's graduating. That's your Christmas gift. We'll send you to Spain for spring break, right?" So he can travel. He can send me pictures, right? But one of the things that I like to do, guys, and I maybe some of you guys, hey, Ashley Green from Alabama, she's part of our bake shop, man. Good to see you again, Ashley. And so one of the things, Gordon, that I love is I love serving the community. I love serving the community. Matt, you guys know that Fridays we pick up food for the homeless. We feed a lot of people. We every weekend. I've been doing this for 5 years. Now, I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying I learned this from Frank. Frank Dillon. Frank Dillon gives away scholarship money. Frank doesn't travel the world. Okay, Frank gives away scholarship money. Frank does. He gives scholarship money for kids in need. Okay, are you the type of person that want to win so you can give away money? I want to give away scholarship money, right, to people that are just underserved. Number two, do you want to serve? Do you want to help the community? Do you want to visit people in holding cells? Do you want to visit people in hospitals? Do you want to do that? But you can't do that, right, unless you have time and money. Are you with me? If you have time and money, you could do other things that you could be really proud about. And I've never said this before. I never shared this before, but I know there's a lot of people here that just love the Lord and really want to do something different, but you can't because you don't have the time, right? And so when you go into a recruiting mode, and you start building districts and you start building independent contractors, right? And you start building people that can run a meeting without you, then man, I can do this. So I just want to share one picture because I'm proud of this because I don't get paid for this. Okay. and I learned, and I got this from Frank. Okay. Um, I'm gonna share this with you real quick. And again, I'm not saying this for brag because I didn't even share this with my team. Okay. I'm gonna share this with you real quick. But yesterday, um, you guys can see my screen?
Mhm.
Coming.
Yes. Is it there?
Yes.
Yep.
Can you see my picture?
Yeah, I see it.
We
Okay.
see you in uniform.
I got promoted to captain of the United States Federal Chaplaincy Task Force, which means we help FEMA. We do FEMA, emergency disasters. We do EMS. I'm a trained, what do you call that? Paramedic, pediatric paramedic. Somebody overdose, I can help them with that. If somebody has trauma, I can help with that. I can't pull you over for a ticket, but I can definitely do everything else, right? And the reason I'm not saying that to brag, guys, because I am, I consider myself a servant leader of the community. You see that, Jay? You never seen that before, right? Um, and I learned that from Frank Dillon 20 years ago when I met him. Oh, 15 years ago when I met him. And he says, listen, when you make money, Ace, you're going to get to the million. When you make money, you have a responsibility to give back, not just your money, but your time, and help people with the community and help people with what you do. So maybe if you're like me, and the only trips that I usually take, Gordon, is either Puerto Rico or the company trip. That's it, right? I don't go to Spain. I don't go to Europe. I don't do all that stuff because I'm scared of all that stuff. Maybe I'll change one day. And I'm scared that my son is going to Spain, even though Spain is like a very passive country. But what is it that you want to see happen to this business, in this business for you? What do you want to see happen? Right. And I said, look, my father's a pastor of 43 years. My sister is a pastor. Two of my sisters are worship leaders. My cousins are pastors, and like my uncles are evangelists, right? So we're all about serving people. So when you start making money, I'm not saying that to brag because I didn't even share it with the team yesterday. I'm just saying maybe you have a different passion that you can say, hey, I want to use my time. I was so proud of my team. We gave away a truckload of clothes, a truckload of food. You would not believe how many people are struggling right now. There's a lot. You may not be struggling. You might have food on your table, but you got to think about those people in the community that are struggling. People, the biggest problem is when we look at homeless, you go, oh, that's a bum. He's just probably on drugs. He probably doesn't have, whatever. But you don't know that this guy got fired from his job. His wife left him and he lost everything. Now, there's no excuse, but then you could be that hope for that person, right? And say, I'm going to dedicate my money and my time to, but again, broke people can't feed broke people. Are you with me? If you're not making money, you can't give away money. You can't give away to your church. So what I'm saying right now, here's why you need to produce district, Matt, right? We talked about this yesterday. The reason why you need to produce district is you need to have a business that pays you, that you can give back. You give back to the community with your time, with your efforts, with your knowledge, right? And then bring those people out. Now, a lot of those people are not recruitable, but a lot of those people you can help and build up the self-esteem. Listen, there's a guy in our church named Daryl. Has no legs. Okay, he walks in what do you call those prosthetic legs, right? He walks in the church. He walks in to get food. Daryl has like serious diabetes problems. So he has like he has 4 missing fingers. He has a pacemaker. This guy's a disaster. But we came in and said, Daryl, can we help you with something? Blah, 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 blah. Now, Daryl came in and said, man, I love what you guys are doing. Can I come to your church? Absolutely. Right? He came to our church and he gave his life to Christ. He got baptized. Now he says, hey, what can I do to help my fellow man? He got himself out of the hole and help him. And now he's helping the community to say, hey, you need to come here because this is what they did for me. So you guys have a responsibility. It's not just about you, your nice cars, your nice stuff. You have a responsibility to give back. and not just take nice vacations. I like vacations, but I'm scared of them. But and again, I apologize if you think I'm bragging. I'm just saying I love what I do because I love what I can give back, and that's the reason why we need to promote districts, guys. Okay,
You can
that's
only
it.
give if you have it. If you don't have it,
You can't do
you
anything,
you
man.
can and do anything, and that is a big, big, big message.
Yes, sir.
It's so important. And I'm so thankful I started working with Deepak. Be honest with you, he was right on money from a day one. This is a business, Tony, where you earn money. This is not a social club. This is not a
It's not the Red Cross.
yeah. It's not a Red Cross. It's not a non-profit organization. It's a business. You got to take it seriously. And if you don't take seriously, Deepak, who else will? True or not? Right, Deepak?
True, Tony.
I mean, if you don't take it seriously, who else will? We're not going to get raises here. There's no such thing you're going to get a raise every year. You're not going to get any salary. If you don't have the saving, the emergency is going to show up. Then what you going to do? So, Ace is right on the money, man. It's you got to take it very, very, very. This is our life, right? That's all we do, Shonda. I don't know if that I have nothing else. I'm not doing anything else. I don't have a desire to do anything else. So if this is what all I got to be very, very, very serious. I go to the office very few times, but when I go to the office, I'm not going there for any other reason. I have no other reason to be in office.